Hey there, welcomes to Rahulsdotnet. In today's video, we are going to learn about how to read AppSetting.json value in .NET. Okay, so here I have already configured some of the value in the app setting. So here we can see in the connection string, I have created one variable SQL connection, and I have given the connection string value for this. The second one is key value pair. So how we can read the key value pair? So for that, I have given my key and my value. The next one is the SMTP. So here we are reading an object. So SMTP is an object, and it have three key. So server, port, and from detail. And the last one is like how to read the array of objects. So here we can see we have the group, and inside that group we have the regions, and regions is an array, and it contains three property, that is ID, code, and display name. Okay, move into the code. So while reading the configuration value, basically we are using the iConfiguration interface, and this interface is defined into the dot extension dot configuration. So here we can see this is the interface, and it's defined under this namespace, and it have this method get children, get reload token, get section, and this is the like if you will provide the key, so we can get the value for that. Okay. So now I will go to the employee controller, and here we can see I have already injected a configuration. Okay, so I configuration I have taken, and in the constructor I am injecting this value. Okay, now I will try to read that. So first connection string. In the connection string, just we have to give configuration dot get connection string method we have, and inside that method we need to pass the name of that connection string. So here if you go in the app setting, so here connection string, and inside that we have given the connection string as a SQL connection. We have created one variable. Okay, so that key we can give provide here. So this is the key, and we can provide this, and we can read like this. The second one is how to read key value here. Okay, so read the key value. So from the key value, we need to give configuration, and here we need to provide the key. So we will go to the setting.json, and here we'll see we have given a key value key name as a my key. So we can just here provide that one. So we can read the value like this. The third one is how to read object property. Okay, object property. So like I want to read server detail in the SMTP server. Here I need to provide configuration. Then here we see this one is the SMTP, and inside this server detail I want to read. Okay, so basically I have to provide SMTP colon server to read this value. Okay, go there and provide SMTP colon, and then server. These are the things like how to read connection string, key value, and object property. Now we'll see how to read this whole section at a time, like SMTP. So SMTP is an object, and it have the three property. Okay, so for that what we are going to use is an option pattern. So option pattern, in option pattern basically we can create one class for that. So here SMTP we can see, so in the option I have created one folder option, and inside that I have created one class, and this class have three property: server, port, and from address, and we are going to validate as well. So while reading the connection string, it will validate also based on the data annotation provided to this property. Okay, so here we can see we have given the name as SMTP then server port and from address, and here we have given a required field. It should be a required, and allow empty string as a false. So it should contain some value, then only it will be valid, and it will going to read that value. Okay, so whenever like we'll use this okay. So now, so for reading this, we'll come here, and what we'll do. So I have created one service, services variable from the builder.services. So I will use this. So services dot option. Okay. I need to provide the class name for that. So we want to read the SMTP option. So we have given this. Then after that, the bind configuration, and in bind configuration, we'll provide the name of the SMTP object. Here we have key we have given. Okay, so this key will provide, so it will be SMTP. So this one will basically will bind the SMTP section in config. Okay, in the SMTP section in config. Okay, after that we'll provide validate data annotation. Okay, so this method will, what it will do, it will enable the validation. Okay, and the third is validate on start. So whenever this application will start, so this validation will do at the time of starting of the application. Okay, so if the configuration is valid, so the application will run, or else it will throw an exception stating that we have some issue in the configuration. Okay, so validate on app start. And the next one is we want to read the array of objects. Here we can see group, and we have the regions array. Okay, so for that also I have created a class. So here we can see we have the group option, and inside the group option we have the list of regions, and region contains three property, that is the ID, code, and display name. Okay, so here we provide the same setting for that also. So I will just copy paste here, and this one I will change to the group, and this also I will change to the group option. Okay, so this is from in the program.cs file, this two for reading the value using the option pattern. Okay, now we'll go to the employee controller, and here we'll create variable private read only SMTP option, and for the other one private only group option. So I will, so for injecting one we need to use the I option. So here we'll provide the I option of SMTP, and the same will group option, and here we have given as a group, and this underscore I will remove that from here, and this value I will inject here. So the fourth one is reading the section using option pattern, and in SMTP provide SMTP value, and the same for array object, the array of object using option pattern, and here also we'll do the same, group equal to group dot. Now try to apply. So I put the breakpoint here. So here we can see we got the connection string. Okay, the next one is reading the my key value pair, and here we can see my value it's getting in this variable. The third one is reading the object property. So here we have given the SMTP colon servers. basically read the server details. Yeah, so here we can get the server data. The next one will read the SMTP object itself using the option patterns. So here we'll see. Yeah, so we can see this object and all property from address, port, and server. All value is reading. The last one is reading the array of object using option pattern. So here we can see it have the two value regions, and inside that region we can see like three property: code, display, name, and ID. So
Okay.
now what we'll do, we'll make some changes in the JSON, so that we'll see how the validation, if validation is failed, so how it will throw an error. So let's say for port I have renamed as a port 1, and we'll see whether it's throwing an error or not at the time of starting of this application. Yeah, so here we can see we got an error stating that data annotation validation failed for SMTP option member, and the detail is the port field is required. So like this we can validate our AppSetting.json at the time of building the application itself rather than at runtime. Okay. If you are new to this channel, so please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification for upcoming video. And if you like this video, then please hit the like button. Thanks. Have a good day.